20th century French philosopher Simon Weil said, I can, therefore I am, meaning we actually have always been, as human beings, self evident, self relative, and obviously self sustainable creatures under all circumstances and situations. And we obviously do not need any other kind of external evidence, societal dependencies, or other kinds of reliances to basically sustain ourselves, because we are able to sustain ourselves through our own hard work, dedication, discipline, intention, desire, and action. We can obviously sustain ourselves on the basis of our collective efforts as humanity and as societies. We can thrive even in the midst of external conflicts, chaos, difficulties, or even internal tragedies, adversities, repressed desires, etc. And we can also simultaneously strive for greatness and invention and innovation in the world that has already gotten us so far. And we have been able to make so many breakthroughs in the field of science, literature, technology, artificial intelligence, and astronomy, and the list just goes on. And that means we actually have the ability, the power, the intelligence, and all the other qualities and virtues required to basically sustain ourselves on the basis of our own humanity and our inherent and developed and acquired talents, abilities, skills, etc., without requiring external sources, outside dependencies, or other creatures' helps. And because we can think, because we can suffer, that makes us man, and that makes us self-evidenced, that we just do not need any kind of evidence for our existence. That is what makes us the ultimate species and the paramount creations of all time, the human beings. So because we can, that is why we are. And if we could not, then we could not have been. We would not even be here if we could not do anything, if we could not think. But because we can think, because we can suffer, that obviously affirms, asserts our identity as well as our strength and emotional, mental, psychological power and other kinds of prowess as well. So because I can, therefore I am. Because we suffer, because we think, therefore we are self-evident, self-relative, and self-sustainable as well. So that's how this whole mechanism works. And this basically goes on to show and say that we are self-evident creatures living